Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. Tonight we're going to talk to the libertarians among us. I know there's a few of you. Talk to you guys tonight because I got some questions. Um, First, what is libertarianism? Nobody knows. Let's be honest. It's freedom. As much freedom as is humanly possible within the confines of a society. Complete deregulation of just about everything. Why? Because libertarians know that legality is not morality. The two things aren't the same. But what do they believe? What's their ethos, In this ideal society, somebody can come from nothing and achieve great things as long as they become capable, as long as they work on their own skill set, self-improvement. And then once they master those skills, they put them into action, because action is more important than words. Pretty much it. You do all that, you become great. And then, other than that, about the only thing libertarians agree on is that taxation is theft. It's pretty much it. So with all of this in mind, why on earth do libertarians idolize the wealthy? Let's be honest, today's wealthy, they didn't exactly come from nothing. Most of that wealth is inherited. They're not particularly capable. They're just born in a position of privilege. Action versus words? No, not really. They don't really know the difference between legality and morality. If they did, we wouldn't have half the problems we have. About the only thing you can agree with them on is that taxation is theft. It's about it. So I'm going to give you an alternative. Somebody who I consider to be the ideal American. Certainly, pretty much the American patron saint of freedom. She came from nothing. She was a slave. But she worked on her skill set. She became very capable. And then she put it into action. Harriet Tubman was definitely not somebody that just sat around and talked. Certainly understood the difference between legality and morality. I'm not sure that you can find a clearer example. And as far as taxation as theft goes, well, if you're upset about the feds taking 30% of your labor, imagine how you would feel about a plantation owner taking all of it. Pretty libertarian of her. So my question is, why isn't she an icon of the libertarian movement? Because she didn't die wealthy? Is that really what libertarianism is? Is it really just deregulation in the hopes of, well, then maybe I can make some money? Or is it really about freedom? If it's really about freedom, it would certainly seem that Harriet Tubman would be one of the ideals. In fact, if you modeled yourself after her, you might be a better libertarian. If the drive for the accumulation of wealth was replaced with the drive to guide people to freedom. Now, of course, you're probably not going to be able to do it in the extreme way that she did, but even figuratively, or even just giving somebody a hand up when they need it. Seems like that would be more in line with the rhetoric from libertarians. But that's not what the idols represent. Those people they look up to. I've never understood why. It's just something to think about. It's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.